Alright, what's up guys? So, day 6 of the SMMA sprint, and so today what had happened was we had 4 sales calls, and we closed we didn't close, but we collected 5K from a 1K deposit on Saturday, a couple days ago. So we had 4 sales calls, one was disqualified. The guy was, no disrespect, but the guy was Asian, and he had such a heavy Asian accent, I couldn't hear anything he was talking about. The call actually ended up going up, like 35 minutes, because I just wanted to honestly understand what this guy was going through. So I just DQ'd him. He wouldn't have been a good client. And when I mentioned the investment, so for those of you guys that don't know, the way I mentioned my investment is I break it down by ad spends, and then I break it down by our management fee on either a Canva slide, just break it down like that with the guarantee, either money back guarantee, performance guarantee, whatever you guys want. And then, or I'll just say it to them. It depends on the prospects, to be quite honest with you guys. So it really depends. Mostly I've been doing the Canva, sharing the screen, and then turning it off once they see it, because it's just you and them as opposed to them just staring at the screen. And so I mentioned the ad spend to this guy, and I was like, yeah, so the ad spend, or the first part of the investment, is $75 a day in ad spends. This is how we generate the qualified appointments off of Facebook and Instagram. And this is a daily thing. It's not going to bill you all at once. $75 a day? He freaked out. He freaked out on the call, and I just started laughing, and I didn't even end up pitching the investment into our management fee, and I was like, all right, this guy's just cooked. So I just DQ'd him. The other 3 calls, great prospects, super qualified. One of them actually said they want to move. They said they want to move forward. I sent them the invoice. I sent them everything. They said, let's get the ball rolling. Another one gave me the wife objection, and I just laughed. And I said, this probably wouldn't even work out, to be honest. And then the third one was actually a sales organization. They weren't a roofing company. So this was actually a pretty unique situation. They basically just closed the deals. On the back end, they do solar and they sell whatever else. And they basically subcontract their work out to roofing companies. So today was a pretty successful day. Collected 5K, signed a new client, and then potentially signed another new client. And the invoice is out there in the abyss. So now we're just praying for it to be completed. And in that situation, though, when clients say they want to move forward, or if you don't collect payment on the initial sales call, move forward as if they've already closed, but don't do the work on the onboarding call. Do everything like they've closed up until they hop on the onboarding call with you, and then you collect payments. You should never, ever, ever work for free. Yes, if you are starting out, free trials, props to you, definitely do that. But if you're actually experienced, and if you actually have been running an agency for more than a year, you should not be working for free at all. So in this situation, for those of you guys that do not close immediately, and the prospect still wants to move forward, but it might be some sort of logistical objection, then just keep the ball rolling as if they've already closed. Send them the contract, send them the invoice, send them the onboarding form, send them everything, because you just want to assume the close. Don't ask permission to close, just assume the close, okay? And so that's what had happened today. And in addition to that, I did a testimonial with my mentor, which was super cool, going from when I joined this program from 10K to 40K in May. June's going to be a much larger, so I'm super excited for that. I'll post that on the YouTube as well. And that's pretty much that. And so I know this video is a little bit shorter, but it's all good, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.